Hi everyone, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. In today's tutorial, I'll be sharing with you all how to go about the drafting of a custom made bra cups, as you can see right here. It is a standard custom made bra cup which can fit you perfectly so long as you make use of your accurate body measurement or your bust size. It is ideal because you don't go about the market searching for your actual bust size, which most times is so tiring. So keep on watching and don't skip any part of this tutorial. With all that being said, let's get started with today's tutorial. You need a pattern paper, just a little piece of pattern paper that can accommodate your bust area. Then measurements you need here are your shoulder to your nipple, mine is 10 inches. Your shoulder to your under bust, mine is 13 inches. Then you need your nipple to nipple measurements, mine is 7 inches. When I divided it into two, it is 3.5 inches. So this paper I have right here now, I'll be marking my shoulder to my nipple of 10 inches. So, and also mark my shoulder to my under bust of 13 inches. I'll rule out this point into a straight line. So I will label it as well, my bust point line and then my under bust. So basically it's just two lines that are needed. The next is to get my nipple to nipple points divided into two, which is this 3.5. So from this center of my paper, I'm going to be marking it on my bust point line and also my under bust line. Then using my straight ruler, I will connect these points together into a straight line. So having done this, I will get my compass. You all know how much I always work with my compass once it involves drafting the cup area of a dress or a corset. So I'm going to be measuring the distance from this point right here on my bust point line all the way to my under bust. So you can see that I place my compass on my nipple to nipple line. So when I get that, I will now draw a circle like this. This is like the standard way you go about this, so you don't make any form of mistakes. So when I now do that, I drew a circle. This part now is my center front and this other part is my side front. On the side front, which is this part labeled SF, I'm going to be coming out by just half of an inch from this circle I have right here. Now I'm going to be connecting this into a straight line. Reason is because our side front of our cup area, we are always busty on that part. So from this point right here now on my bust point on my nipple line as well, I marked quarter of an inch away from my dart line. Then from my bust point line, I marked 1 inch below, as you can see right there. So I'll be connecting this quarter of an inch like this into this 1 inch at both sides. So just watch how I'm placing my ruler once I'm doing this. So the next I'll do is my under bust tightening. So I'm going to be coming to this point right here and I'll be marking 1 inch. So please, the 1 inch should be exactly on the circle. Okay. Then at both sides, I'll be marking 1 inch away from my nipple line. So getting my curve rule again, I'll be connecting this now into this point right here. So I'll be connecting them together. So after connecting this, I'm basically done with this lower part of the cup area. Now is to face the upper part. So from this same bust point line, I'm going to go up by half of an inch for the center front. Then for the side front, I'm starting from that half of an inch I marked away from my circle, and I also went up by half of an inch. Now from that half of an inch, I connected it into my nipple to nipple line. Then I did the same thing for my center front. So having done this now, I'm going to be marking 1 inch below from my bust point line. Okay, I'll be doing it for the both sides as well. Then I will now connect from this point into this 1 inch. I will repeat the same thing for the other side as well. But if you're in a bigger bust size, you can mark 1.5 inches below from your bust point line. So having marked this now, this is it. I'll now reconnect the base of this center front part of my cup into that half of an inch. You can see right here. So that is it for the base. I'll get the over bust part. So I'll do this by taking the measurement I have from my bust point to my under bust. So mine is 3 inches. I'll place it above from my bust point upward, and it hits exactly on this circle. I'll now draw a straight line like this. Then for this center front part, on that circle part, I'll also draw a straight line. So that is it now. The next I'll do is that from this point where I went up by half of an inch from my bust point line, I'll be going up by 1.5 inches for the center front. Then for the side front, I'll be going up by 2.5 inches. So basically the 2.5 inches is exactly on this my over bust. So I'll be maintaining that point right there. So from that point, I came in like this by 3 inches. Then I'll be connecting this 1 inch on my center front into that 3 inches right here. So that is basically all for the drafting of a bra cup. So I'll be using my marker to highlight the parts that is needed or necessary for me. So that is it. I'll be labeling this 1, 2, and 3. So the upper part is 1, the center front is 2, and the side front is 3. I'll also be marking arrows to signify the base of my first cup, the second cup, and the third cup. These arrows is very necessary, because after cutting out this cup on your fabric or this pattern on your fabric, you are definitely going to be confused. I'm a victim and I've learnt my lesson several times. So please go on ahead and make arrows to indicate the points that are going for the order, just in case you cut out on your fabric. And the way you make the arrows is the same way you make your notches. That is when you cut out on your fabric. Okay, this is what I have now after cutting. So I'll start joining this together. Firstly, I'll be joining my cup 2 and my cup 3, following the shape of this arrow. But I want to first of all just gum this sellotape to the cup area for cup number 1. Okay, then I'll keep it one side. I'll now pick up cup 2 and cup 3. For the cup 2, I'm also trying to gum this my sellotape at the wrong side, that's underneath like this. So I'll now get my cup 3. So using that arrow as my guide, I'll first of all fix the upper part. So I'll proceed with this other lower part. So you see that the arrows are matching right here. Honestly, it's very important. It is very important to indicate this with arrows, please. So now I'm done with cup 2 and cup 3. I'm now going to be fixing it to cup 1. So this is where my confusion was actually going to set in, if not my arrows. So you see that this part that I gummed my sellotape for this cup 1 is actually the upper part. So you can see now that with the help of this arrow indicating that this part I have this arrow is the base, I had to remove my sellotape from the top part of my cup. And this would be the worst thing that can ever happen to you, because if you get this wrong at this point, you're never going to get your cup right. You see? So when I corrected my mistake now, I went on ahead to also fix my cup 2 and 3 to my cup 1. So you're just going to be following the way this is curving. Don't make it straight for any reason. As it's curving like this, just proceed to also gum it or sellotape it. This is still the same way you're going to join, though I'll share a separate tutorial on how to go about the padding and the joining of a cup. So this is what I have, and trust me that this is perfect. And it is the perfect size of cup you can do for yourself, instead of walking around the market tirelessly looking for a bra cup that fits. So this is a one padded bra cup. So the next one I'll be sharing will be a double padded one, so that you all can see the difference. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you all next time on this same channel. Have a lovely time ahead of you. Bye.